Hello again, it's Brookle and I have another video for you today. Previously, I made videos going over the characters for my animated racing series, Fast and Fierce, and I went very in-depth into their backgrounds and motivations. But I did not go very in-depth into the racing, and that's because, while I love cars, I'm not as well-versed in designing cars as I am in designing characters. And so I enlisted the help of my father, who has previously worked as a car designer, to do it for me. And he came up with these lovely sketches for our main character, Hadley's car, and then I went to translate it into a full colored illustration, and I fell flat on my face. So I was willingly removed from that task, and my dad had to take over again. So today I'm going to be showing you his speed paint for Hadley's Throttle 1 car, and I'm also going to be talking about the team she rides for. So let's jump into it. Throttle 1, as you can probably tell from the name, is inspired by Formula 1, but it's not an exact copy. Unlike F1, T1 teams only have one driver, and the color scheme, branding, and car are tailored to that specific driver. Each car also has a unique power-up. As of now, there are 10 teams in T1, and Blue Meteor, the team that Hadley joins, is in dead last. So Blue Meteor is actually kind of a new team, and the company that owns it is a pop brand, or soda, as you non-Midwesterners say. And they are having a rough start, as all of their drivers keep quitting because their car is so bad. Which gives the opportunity for a less experienced person like Hadley to weave her way in. Not everyone in the Blue Meteor team is excited about Hadley, and most people outside of the team think it's some kind of joke, considering she has never driven anything like a T1 car. But as you can probably guess, with Hadley being the main character, she actually becomes integral in Blue Meteor rising up the T1 ranks. But you're gonna have to wait to find out how that happens. No spoilers. As for the design of the cars, T1 cars are a bit shorter than F1 cars. They also have headlights because half of the races take place at night. And there's none of this mound thingy. Like, this part of the F1 car is where the engine goes, as far as I know. But we removed that because one of the things that makes T1 unique is the fact that their driver's hair blows in the wind when they're racing. The characters are still wearing helmets, they just have custom helmets made with openings for their hairstyles. I do think in real life this would actually be unsafe because the mound thing actually provides head support, but in the Fast and Fierce universe, everybody's tiny neck is made of steel, so they're fine. And I just think that the hair blowing in the wind is like the perfect combination of a traditionally feminine idea mixed with the sport of racing. And that's really what Fast and Fierce is all about. It's F1 if they were yassified. For Hadley's car, it's named Popstar. It was originally called Superstar, but then we realized we could make a pun about pop drinks and we changed it. Popstar matches Hadley's racer suit. Hadley's suit was custom made for her, and it incorporates the classic purple-blue of the Blue Meteor brand with pops of red because Hadley's favorite flavor is cherry. And then we have white as well, just to make it really stand out. And then we have white as well, just for details. Hadley's racer suit was actually inspired by cowboy looks and kind of the American 70s silhouette. This is because I really wanted Hadley to feel more down to earth than the other girls, so I went with that practical feel. And it also harkens back to her home of America. And my dad continued this feel by referencing the 1960s Superbird and just muscle cars in general. And I think this makes Hadley's vibe really clear. I specifically love the back wing, the silver pipes, and the star wheels. It just tells you a lot about which type of cars Hadley grew up with. And this reference continues with how the car is built. Popstar has an American V8 engine and sounds like a muscle car when it's passing people. And its power-up is a smoke screen. So yeah, that was Hadley's car. Please thank my father for drawing and designing it, so he will do it again for Gia and Jada. I'm sorry if this video isn't all that I promised last time. I am a senior in my last semester of college, so I'm getting really busy, and I didn't have time to draw more stuff. So it's just the car today. But I'm really happy with how it looks, and I'm really excited to see how the other girls turn out. We already have sketches of Gia and Jada's cars that will be posted to Patreon early, so check out the Patreon if you want to see a sneak peek. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.